What it do, YouTube? What it do? Live on location at Los Olivos Park, getting it how we live, playboy. Diet and exercise. Psychology of culture recurrence. You're going to hear it over and over and over again. We're going to talk about doing different. We're going to talk about doing better. We're going to talk about people doing the same dumb shit too. So I went and subscribed to Gunners. I was already subscribed to Dubs. But so yeah, I said I was gonna do that, right? They just had the live that I seen that had been done. So once again, repeating the same vicious cycle. I you know I I wasn't expecting to see any different from them, honestly. You know what I mean? But so I wasn't surprised that when I look, it's another beef. It's some more drama from the drama queens. The ambiguously gay duo drama queens. They're always caught up in some drama. So my reaction to my live reaction to the Dubs and Gunners live, I think it's on Gunners channel. I guess it's a beef with P&O. P&O, whatever his name is. Pino. Yeah. All of a sudden, it's a Pinot beef. You know what I mean? Like, and what did I say about it? Like, it's just cyclical. That shit is like once a month type shit. Machete was cracking. Tornado, what it do? West Watson. Yeah, and he tries to act all like hard and shit, dog. Like, he tried, hey, but listen, how long are you gonna be on that motherfucker, dog? You know what I mean? Sitting there talking about this fool. He kept getting himself hyped, you know what I mean? Like, cause I would skip through. I just caught like I couldn't really listen, you know what I mean? Like, I really can't get into, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I just kind of listen and skip, and I'm just getting the gist of it, cause it's like, dang, dog, like how long are you gonna continue on in one live stream? Bama, hey. So we gonna see how long we're gonna see how long we can stomp them out right here on the on the YouTube yarda, on my YouTube yarda now. You know what I'm saying? On the real YouTube streets, on the real YouTube yarda. Them fools ain't really on the YouTube streets and the YouTube yarda, homie. What yarda are they on? Where? What park? Where you see them at? What streets, homie? What? Just because they sit there and they talk about some shit, they got homies they're from there, whatever. That don't fucking make it the YouTube streets, the fucking YouTube yarda, homie. Cause one, there's a street. Two, there's a yarda. Let's rumble, let's see. It's fucking rayetas, Holmes. Hey, why? Hey, so listen, I caught him in a trap though. So make sure, listen, Machete, make sure that them motherfuckers get this. Make sure that this is heard, cause here's what we're gonna do. These fools, listen, I've been talking about them. They ain't said shit. They act like they ain't heard. They act like these motherfuckers ain't catching these vibes. These motherfuckers acting like they ain't watching. Okay. So listen, because Dubs' excuse before, him and Gunner's excuse before was I'm not big enough. That's what they said. I'm not big enough. I ain't got enough subscribers, whatever. So what you're saying then is that you ain't gonna talk shit about me because I ain't got enough followers and subscribers, but you gonna talk shit about P&O and all these other motherfuckers with a whole bunch of numbers and more numbers than yours, huh? Huh? I caught your motherfucking ass in a trap. We house in Phoenix. Bro, pull up, homie. Hey, if you ain't, hey, Man, bro, if you're not busy, homie, I do this shit daily. Come out here, bro. Come fucking walk a few miles with me and shit. We do this shit live, bro. You know how we do. We out here. We live here. These motherfuckers is watching. Watch us. Yeah, so what is it? You can't have it both ways, honey. Hey, honey buns. Hey, honey buns, ambiguously gay duo. You can't have it both ways now, can you? Because you cloud chasing then, huh? Because if you can't say nothing about me talking shit about you because I ain't got enough numbers, but you gonna go turn and suck dick on Wes Watson, what that say about you, Tramp? You see? That's when it just all comes out because people's habits, man, people's fucking bad habits get exposed for what they are. Now tell me I'm fucking wrong about that shit, dog. Like I said, these fools just caught themselves in a trap because that's what I noticed in watching it. When I went there to go watch these fools, that's what I picked up. That's what I noticed. First thing I noticed is like, hold up, another beef, somebody else, and hold up. This dude said, a lot of people say shit, right? I've been roasting these motherfuckers. I was the first one to put the paperwork out. But always he's targeting motherfuckers like Wes Watson. He's doing it for the fucking numbers. That's his filler right there. And then him and Gunner go live to fucking beg for alms and shit. That's where they get all the gifts and all that other fucking other goofy shit for the gay games they play on fucking on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Live. You watch two motherfucking men get drunk and flirt with each other on camera. You call that shit entertaining. You call that shit gangster. You call that shit whatever you want. You see one motherfucking man walking on his own always. Live on location in fucking public. And you think that shit can compete with this shit running while I'm live on location reacting to the dumb shit that motherfuckers are doing? Fuck no. Fuck no. Everybody knows them motherfuckers ain't as intelligent as I am. Everybody knows them motherfuckers ain't got the instincts I do. Everybody knows they ain't got the reflexes. That's why I keep them motherfuckers in the box and they can't say shit about me. That's gonna be their excuse. They won't say shit because I ain't got the numbers. I ain't big enough for them. Without you just prove you're a fucking clout chaser by saying that shit. 5 Kai Media, what's cracking? Seathall, where you live from? I'm at Los Olivos Park, Phoenix, Arizona. We do this daily here. This is a daily routine, because look, man, bro, there's just some, I'm going to tell you, the main attraction for me coming here, bro, is the beautiful women that I see going by all the time. And them looks, bro, them looks they be giving me and shit, like, you know what I mean? That's why I be getting them, because what you guys will see, I get them from behind like I do, because I see the whole, like, you have no idea, the smile, the look, the whole glimmer and glam and shit. And like, it's almost one of those, like, make a motherfucker want to hop up and go chase after that shit look. You know what I mean? Like a dog, like some old school shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but these days you can't approach a woman like that. I'm like, I don't even know how to approach a woman. Bitches want to be doing shit online, weirdo shit. Like, goddamn, it's weird for me to approach you in public and show a public display of affection. You know what I mean? That's innocent and honest. You know what I'm saying? But you want to go inside of a fucking dark web, fucking encrypted, and go get naked and shit? That's why I got that's why I got screenshots. That's why I got screenshots of Danielle naked. While she was trying to get me. I'm standing outside, dog, like, hey, first, hold up. Let me tell you this story. So first, I'm just getting up, mind you, because I like, it was like one of I took a power ass nap. I was out. This exercise been doing me a lot of good. And so fucking, uh, she's hitting me up right now. I'm already knowing the game. Like I said, it's a culture recurrence. It's just deja vu for me. It's deja vu that it's just so common. I don't even like. Yeah, I don't care. Like, usually deja vu will scare the fuck out of somebody if you've ever experienced it. But bro, that shit I call deja vu into effect. That's just funny. And so like when I get up, like I'm having a craving, dog, like sugar craving. Right, and so what just seemed most appealing to me was a fucking bowl of cereals. You know what I mean? So I got up and fucking made me some Cocoa Krispies. You know what I'm saying? A bowl of Cocoa Krispies. Whatever the fuckers were. You know what I'm saying? Cocoa Krispies. And fucking, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, listen. I'm sitting there fucking eating fucking cereal, dog. This girl trying to play me, dog. I'm playing her into it, though. Right? So she's like, turn on the light and all this and that. And I'm like, I told you I was sitting there eating cereals and I'm trying to show her. It's dark though. I'm trying to show her. Hey. And she thinks I'm playing. These bitches be thinking I'm playing. I ain't playing. I don't play with nobody. I ain't got time for that stupid ass shit, bitch. I seen too many pussies come and go. You know what I'm saying? And fucking... So I'm eating cereal, and then like I'm talking her into getting. She's still trying to play. I'm talking her panties down though. You know what I mean? She's steady playing and shit, trying to get me. I'm like, girl, I'm eating cereal. Hold up, just keep going. I'm gonna go outside right now. Like, let's finish this bowl of cereal. You know what I mean? So I get her down. she's all to the booty with her. She slide her panties down, all that shit. She starts skirting, turning and shit. Right? So then, like, I'm like, hold on. So it's a game. She playing a game, right? I cut the feed. I cut the feed because I'm eating my cereal, and it's becoming annoying now. You know what I mean? Like, the game just became annoying and shit. And so fucking, I smash my cereal, I get my shit, I go outside. I'm already knowing, dude. Like, bitch, you ain't gonna get my dick on camera, you dumb asshole. What the fuck's wrong with you? You ain't gonna get me on camera having sex, you fucking dumbass. That will never happen with ever. Dude, I'll never have sex on camera. You're stupid. And then, so I go outside. It's nighttime, dog. Like, I'm standing out there posting on my perch. And fucking, so yeah, she going through the whole show, dog. She get him down, and you know what I mean. She start putting fingers up, and I'm trying to tell. She's trying to get me, dog. She steady trying to get me and shit. You know what I mean? You know the hustle. I'm steady screenshotting her. She's over there in bed, and she's not under. She keeps catching flashes, but she's not realizing it. Cause she's not realizing I'm catching her when she's gonna be least vulnerable, when she has the least opportunity to realize she got screenshotted. You know what I mean? She thinking she gaming a motherfucking dog. She sees this shit right here and sees an old motherfucking pervert dog. I'm like, and I try to tell these bitches, man, I've been celibate for 12 years. I'm waiting for a wife. I want a woman who's an Aquarius, just like myself. You know what I mean? I want a daughter born on my same birthday. Those are the standards I set for myself. Otherwise, I don't listen. That's what women are worth. And then a whole bunch of domestic violence type shit. I see what they look like on social media. And these are married women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be more careful. I got to heed that warning. You know what I'm saying? Player was right. You got to be more careful. What them motherfuckers talking about? Hey. What? I don't know why. And then another one. It's always some games and shit, dude. It's always some games. Trying to get motherfuckers for money and shit. Like, okay, you all that, but what you think? You think you ain't just my entertainment right now for like 1 second? Bitch, I don't have time. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool in the moment, but fuck, dude, the moment is fleeting. I'm ghost. Pew! You know what I mean? See, we down that home stretch. Yeah, we live on location at Los Olivos Park in Phoenix, Arizona, dog. Phoenix, Arizona. We how's the Phoenix? Keep your game tight. Alexander, bro. I was laughing too at this bitch. Hey, well, Facebook ripped all my shit off, so I went right now. Like they literally just, yeah, your account's gone. I had to go through fucking doing everything, which is cool, like I said, cause bro, my fucking accounts are crazy as fuck, dog. Hey, I can't even keep track of that shit. That's how I stop and do 2 videos. I do like an intro at the opening over there where the big sign is, and then I walk, and then for my pages on YouTube for the psychology of cultural recurrence, and then I sat on the bench and did another one talking about that right there. Like, I've gone through it so many times, dude. Like, I've gone through this shit so many times. You know what I mean? Listen, the games that people are playing right now on here, that shit wasn't done when I was doing it. when I was actually infecting Facebook's platform with mirrored analytics, because that's what I did. Like, this was something that people used to try to use to try to steal people's information and shit, dog. Get people for shit. They were dumb, though. They didn't know how to do it. So what they would do is they would just go screenshot people's fucking pictures, and they would just go fucking create a rapid fucking triggered ass profile that lacks all of the identity of the other one. So when I mirrored my account, I went fucking word for word, verbatim. I went post for post. You know what I'm saying? I had to share it back into it so it sold itself seamless into one email. Listen, dude, I know analytics. I studied analytics. See, people look at gangster, and listen, bro, gangster is nothing but clothes that a person wears. That ain't got nothing to do with the people and the shit that they're doing. If you're calling it gangster, whatever it is, you're delusional. You know what I mean? Like, when you get to the level where you're involved with the cartels and you're doing fucking, you're out there with tactically fucking trained fucking security forces, because that's what they are. They're security forces. At the time, Los Antrax had the keys to all of the corridos in Sinaloa. Preto wanted the tunnels. Maestro Preto disappears. I was offered $1 million apiece to help to aid in the capture and or assassination of Chino Antrax and Cholo Ivan over the tunnels. So that's not gangster. Do you not understand that? There's no gangsters there. Cholo was being hunted for his name, Cholo, because they don't like cholos in Mexico. Cholos are despised in Mexico. So when I say, like, I did logistics and security, if you've never been there, then you can't even fathom what it means to do such work, logistics and security. You know, so people like that, and that's the funny thing for me, like when people sit there and they say, hey, watch yourself or whatever. Like, what do you mean? Watch myself from what? Watch myself from the horrors that I seen over there in Mexico. You know what the stench of burning flesh is like? Come on. you know, I bet you can put me out of my misery, dude. At worst, you're still gonna put me out of my misery. It's a win-win for me at the end of the day. In all honesty, it's a win-win for me. Because for me, I find better days today and every day. That's why I come out here every day and I what? Trying to get my house together, trying to get my mind in shape, my body in shape, tip-top shape, so that mentally I'm laser focused, which I am. But physically, that's the part right now that I'm working on more so than anything else. You know what I mean? Who is that? Hey, yo, Trevor, what's good, brother, man? Stuck in AZ. What's cracking? What it do? We're out here at Los Olivos Park, live on location. You can find us here at Daniel Saiz's Rose Grows and Stones, Monday through Friday. My bad. Sunday afternoon till Friday afternoon. You can find us out here getting our daily routine and our daily walk, live on location. I'll stop and do some content for my page. Is on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, go check me out at Daniel E. Saiz. This is a verified account. And then I have a page that's linked to it. It's Daniel Peanut Saiz, which I need to change the name to because I want it to be named Psychology of Cultural Recurrence. So yeah, enough with the games. You know what I mean? Like that's what I say to everyone. Enough with the games. Enough with repeating the same vicious cycle. Cause listen, I'm around course, and I'm gonna come back to where the conversation was a minute ago when we were here on the helmets of Dubs and Gunners, because I go onto their live and it's the same bullshit. Right? And I caught them in their trap because both these fools won't dare say shit about me. They ain't gonna sit there and carry on no goddamn whole live stream about my name. There ain't no way in the world that the weight of my name on the tips of them boys' tongues is gonna come out that way. No way in the fucking world. Yet they'll turn, and like I said, I was telling Machete, whoever, go tell them. Let's see them react to this. Let's see them spend as much time and energy they gave to that dude over there, if it ain't about the fucking cloud chasing. If I didn't just catch them fucking cloud chasers in their trap. Because I've already explained the game of these fools. It's cyclical. Once a month, there's always a drama show. And I just so happened to stumble upon the P&O drama show. You know, if you have an expectation of something better in life, something different, the best life, then you must make a change in what you're doing today. You must evaluate and assess everything that you have going on and really reevaluate what it is you're doing, what it is that's essential that you must continue to do, and where there are potential changes you got to be willing to change. For instance, changing jobs helps. You know what I'm saying? Just changing fucking jobs, just applying different places. You know what I'm saying? That way you can change your schedule that's more suitable for you, so you can balance your diet and your exercise. See, like my diet is being balanced based on the fact that I'm intermittently fasting. So with those fasts, like I just crave the fundamentals of salt, starches and sugar. That's it. So like, it don't even matter. And I have sense enough to know, like, okay, right now I want something sweet. Right now I want something with starch. Like I can tell the difference, so I'm able to curb that. I'm able to catch myself and turn myself towards something that's more healthy, that's gonna, you know, that serves the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. Because if I think that by sitting on my ass and repeating the same vicious cycle every day, living off of the YouTube yarda and the YouTube streets, because this is the only value that I have in life, is that, I'm a content creator. That's it. It pays the fucking bills. I get a big ass fucking check. So shit, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not gonna fucking do nothing. I'm not gonna dare fucking put my life at risk. You know what I mean? When motherfuckers know that they're not like that, they're not good in the fucking neighborhood, and that's why they don't do content there. Don't talk about your hood if you ain't going there. That's real shit. Don't talk about them gangs if you ain't part of them gangs. What you were don't make you a representative of that shit. That's what you old motherfuckers need to stop doing. Wanting to be representatives of some shit. Man, I represent my motherfucking self even in the goddamn hood, like everybody else does in that motherfucker. That's something I demand, homie, stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, them days of all that fucking cutthroat, backstabbing, conniving ass snake shit done. You know what I'm saying? You got something to say to the homie, you got something you want to get off your chest, give him a call, homie. You know what I'm saying? Give him a call, you know what I'm saying, to give him an opportunity to understand what you're coming at him with first. Don't just come at him with some shit. Let him understand what you're coming at him with so he can feel that. That way sinks on him. If you want to show him he did you foul. But you know what, man? It's better and best to just let it go. I realize that some people, they need them assurances, dude. But I know that with the same people, they don't never get those assurances, because no matter what I tell them, it don't change the fact. It does nothing for their own paranoia, their own delusions of grandeur. It will never change any of that. The best I can hope for is that people see the lifestyle changes, the life changes that I've made for myself, and see that I am reaping rewards of it, that there's benefits coming from it. There's major benefits coming from all of it. For me, myself, I just stay on the ground. G-Town, Texas, what's cracking? Hey, G-Town, where at in Texas? For some reason, you said G-Town, I'm thinking Galveston. That's I can think of, Galveston. But I know everything in Texas is a town. This town I was in Texas, it's called the city of Houston. It's the 4th largest in the United States. The town. Nah, they do that out here too, though. We never, I don't know. We got downtown. I've always known downtown. I don't know the rest of that shit. I know the Lower East Side, that's the historic Garfield district. That's where WBP and 9th Street and Garfield is, LF is. They're right across the street from us, though, but they're in a whole different fucking historical district. We're in a basin. We're in the Edison East Lake Basin. It's part of that district as far as the voting block goes, but they're separated by that. Actually separated by those intersections right there, 16th Street, Van Buren. That's all a whole different. That was zoned totally different. It's its own district now. But at once it was all the same. But no, because when it was developed, that area was developed. It was developed after the historical district was. So, and then that was all government money. Even the residential properties that would be acquired in that community, historically, it's all the same. It all comes from the same government money. It came from the same, listen, it came from the same abilities via the laws that allowed for people to actually purchase land anyway. See, people don't understand why the treaties of the Native Americans exist and why the Louisiana Purchase exists and why by law coming out of Rome it is required that you hold a deed to the land, that you can have a legal document to stake claim to that's yours. Because without that, anybody can strip you of it. So, you got to understand feudal Europe to understand the wars that raged between those European nations historically before they actually came here. Brought all that hate and all that other fucking racism and bigotry. They brought all that evil here with them. It's not to say that the native tribes here, didn't war amongst themselves, because they did. But the wars between them are different. Well, no, it really isn't. The fact of the matter is it's all about a land grab. It's all about people wanting more land, more property, more real estate. It's about the actual value of the land itself that people overlook. There's nothing more valuable on earth than the earth itself. So to have titleship and ownership to the land, there's nothing more valuable. That's why in the law of Moses, God gave a birthright of land. That's why, see, people don't understand the tooth and nail fight of the Jews as it stands. They're fighting for birthrights. They're fighting for birthrights that are written in stones that got blood sprinkled on them. You know what I mean? It's distinctly different from the rest of the world's population and people's beliefs and shit. But a lot of people don't understand that the Hebrew people have always been concealed. They've been in captivity. Like, Benjamin Netanyahu and them are not Hebrews. They're Jews. The Hebrews of the Jews, they possess the oracles of God. What tribe? I couldn't tell you. But I'm going to tell you something. The only people on earth that could actually tell you where their genealogy, that can trace their genealogy that far back, are the Jews. They're the only ones who have their blood. They're the actual fucking inventors and creators of genealogy. Listen. Those Germans with those German last names were Jews. They were Jews. Germany did not become what it was, didn't do what it did. Those are Jews. Those were Jews. On all sides, there was Jews. In Russia, there was Jews. In Germany, there was Jews who were that ultra conservative, who then would turn and they would be generals that are named, and even the Führer himself, who concealed their Jewish bloodline. The purging, the Holocaust was a purging of the bloodlines. It's known that Hitler got Jewish blood in him. You out of Dallas? G-Town is slang for East Dallas neighbor. All right, my bad, G-Town. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm head out there, bro. Cause my family's having a reunion February 14th, and my birthday's the 13th, and I know once cause I got family out there in Carrollton, and my cousin's from Dallas though. My cousin was the biggest madam in Texas. She got busted for the biggest madam ring in Texas. She was operating the biggest, largest black book in Texas. She had billionaire oil tycoons on that motherfucker. She didn't have no entertainers, and she wasn't on that highly fly shit. She had fucking oil tycoons, billionaires on that shit. But yeah, I plan on going back at least to stay for a little bit. You know what I mean? A couple months, few months, or whatever. It depends. You know what I mean? Like once I get goals from here, what it's gonna feel like for me to finally be free. So I can't even call it. That's why I say, like, for me personally, like, think about this shit. Like the conversation, you see how far off it drifts. Yeah, I tether it back to I tether it back to the same talking point of the same two people that and even in their thought process on a live stream, they can't go that far ahead of themselves. Think about it. So I get a bunch of kids, I get a bunch of adolescents that are entertained by it. I get a bunch of wanton and wayward women so full of hubris that what I mean, they find that shit show entertaining. The type of females that are all caked up, the baddies, the bad bitches. A real man won't ever fuck no bad bitch unless it's with a fist. Five Kamita, I went down there whole is Jew whole to understand their differences. Yeah, there is. So just a concise history, and it's important to always remember this. So the story goes, true story goes, Abraham is in his 90s, and the story of the angel and everything, right? Okay, what's not often talked about is the fact that before Isaac is born, Ishmael is born. And because of Ishmael, Sarah had beef with her fucking handmaiden, the woman that washed her ass and cleaned and took care of her. You feel what I'm saying? And so the Lord parts them ways, and the angel blesses Hagar and Ishmael. Now, the prophet Muhammad is of the seed of Ishmael, and whom the angel of the Lord blesses can no man curse. So every Christian, like the Charlie Kirks of the world that condemn people, the Muslims, the Muslim brothers and sisters, they don't know any better. They are so wayward and so lost. They are so fucking whitewashed that it's pathetic now to any people to watch. Even for so-called white people to watch themselves like that being mirrored. It's a mockery of their own Christianity. It's a reflection of their own vanity, their own insanity. Because they forget that Jesus was a Jew for one thing, and Jesus kept the law of Moses, every jot and tittle. So if you're going to turn from the law and think that you got Christ, you a lying motherfucker. I'm going to tell you as blunt and blatant as I possibly can. You's a lying to yourself ass motherfucker. So now when Isaac is born, Isaac begets Jacob, who is the seed of promise. Jacob wrestles with the Lord and is surnamed Israel, which means literally one who wrestled with God and overcome. So the name itself, Israel as a nation, their fight is with their own God, unbeknownst to them in the world. And they think that they can conceal these facts from people. They wanna whitewash history themselves when it comes to the Holocaust, and don't want nobody to point out that where was your God at in this equation? And what about the captivities that's spoken of in the Bible? And what about all of your prophets that you've killed before, your forefathers killed before? And why is it that you're still living in the same sin as you always did as a people? So murderous, so incestuous, so selfish, the people of Israel, the people of Judah, the people of Mount Zion. They don't keep the law of Moses, going sitting there banging their head at walls and stones and shit. They don't keep the law. Because they don't have the sprinkling of the blood. They wouldn't be banging their goddamn head on a goddamn wall. They would know better. You see, I am of the Messianic Jewish community. Do you not understand that? I belong to the Messianic Jewish community. I am an accepted practitioner of the faith. I keep the law of Moses. I'm talking about Torah right now. These are Jewish people whose blood is traced. They can tell you what tribe they belong to. They can tell you what tribe. So when you get to Israel, now let's get into Israel. Let's get down on the ground with them. Because the Hebrews are first called Jews as a slur. And it's in captivity. You have to understand, when you're reading the Bible, when it speaks about the captivity of the Jewish people, it speaks of the fucking anything dealing with the fucking destruction of the temple, the destruction of the walls, and anything to do with the Ark of the Covenant. From the time of Egypt, and the truth be told, the Jews built Egypt. The Jews still have control of Egypt. Like, your assumption is that the president of Egypt isn't Jewish by blood. That's the assumption. But no one knows. No one knows the show. No one knows. We do know that Israel has had direct influence in Palestine. They've had prime ministers in Palestine. Israel has listen, the grip that they have on Palestine it's biblical. In their eyes, it's biblical. But see, they omit the judgments of God that are biblical upon themselves too. Because it goes back to the question about the Holocaust. It's a simple question I ask to any Jewish rabbi right now on earth. Where was your God at in this equation? If your God is the God that you say that he is according to scriptures, where was he at? Were you not praying to him? What, he didn't hear you or what? Is your God so small, has been reduced so small in Israel, that he couldn't save you from the grips of a little white man like Adolf Hitler? You really mean to tell me that little wayward Jew boy, Adolf Hitler? Really? So what happened? Why didn't he hear your prayers? Because then that's the next logical question to ask you. If the Lord wasn't hearing your prayers in that moment in captivity, then why? What was your sin that the Lord would shut heaven off from? That he would put you back in Babylon, back in Egypt. He would put you back in those bounds, in those captivities. Why? Why has God forsaken you then? Because you're not going to whitewash history. You're not going to sit there and tell me that I cannot call a spade a spade. I don't care about hurt feelings. Facts do that to people. And that's the thing about the Jewish people in Israel as it stands, the hypocrites that they are. You see, I'm right here at Los Olivos Park. That message is directly at Israel. Man, not one can escape it. Younger than 13, what's cracking? See, that's the thing. I've had these debates with rabbis going back into my first years of rabbinical studies. I had to get a letter from a rabbi in order to get a kosher diet in prison before I got them to change the policy, and I got accepted into the Messianic Jewish community. Or since we swung back around full corner, you know what I mean? Since we came back around and Youngin talking about third Norte. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, bro. We don't do the Nortes and the Southern. We don't do that here. We don't get down. That's not us, bro. You know what I mean? Like some of these black gangs, they be doing the Crip and Blood thing, but yeah, that's nothing to do with me. None of it. I'm born and bred in my community. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna allow some motherfuckers from out of state to come and you know what I mean? We don't do that out here. We rep our city, homie. You rep what you want to rep out here. Ain't nobody tell you motherfucking color. Ain't nobody gonna tell you what cap you can wear and you can't wear out here. Ain't nobody gonna tell you nothing like that. Ain't nobody gonna ask you where you from, no shit like that out here. Somebody runs up on you, they gonna ask you if you got some motherfucking blues, dude. That's all you gonna get. Motherfuckers ain't trying to run up on you. Hey, where you from, homie? Where you from? Our kids. Man, shut the fuck up. Get away from here, goofy. Get your goofy ass inside. Motherfucker, go do that in front of the mirror, motherfucker. Don't be out here in public trying to fucking, hey, where you from, homie? From your mama's coochie if she let me in, homie. That's where I'm finna be. I'm finna be digging deep up in mama coochie, homie, if she let me. Tell your mama I said hi. Tell her I'm single, I'm 50. You know what I mean? Ask if she wanna mingle. No questions asked, no hesitations, no reservations. You know what I'm saying? And when we're done, we're done. That's it. Skirting them out. But make sure you like it. Make sure you like and you share and you subscribe to the channel and you hit the bell, man. Show your boy some love one time. Don't be watching for nothing, man. Come on, man. There's too many people watching and they ain't subscribing to the channel, man. Hit that subscribe one time. We do this shit regularly here. You listen, you can count on me being out here doing this like this. Come on, you ain't gonna get a better program nowhere else, man. Hit that subscribe one time for your mind, man. Come out here and program, get reprogrammed with me. Get off that stupid, dumb shit, man. Come reprogram over here. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button one time. Hit that bell. Share this with your family and your friends, your loved ones. Make sure you hit that like one time. Bing. Younger in 13, that's how it is in Cali, in Northern Cali, nothing but Norteño gang. But each town and city, they're different hoods. Yeah, I'm quite familiar with the politics of California, the gang politics of California. I think everybody is now. Like, honestly, like, I don't think that really anybody needs, like, no one to explain to them what goes on in California. Like, I don't watch no more, so that's how much I know. I got family there, so I get calls. So I know how things are in California. You know, I have a cousin that was in DVI in the late 1950s from Eloy Soto. Go look up Eloy Soto. Go look up that history right there. That should tell you something. I walk a higher path, little homie. You know what I'm saying? I walk a higher path. This is divine on mine. This is downsizes, rose grows, and stones. I'm not worried about that shit. But I appreciate you tapping in. Young and 13. It ain't no disrespect, homie. I appreciate you. It's a life's lesson to be learned. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing. Like, you know, a person could be schooled on anything and everything, everyone, but there's a general view that the viewing audience has that's broader than those that are there. You can't see the forest from the trees. You can't. But you get an eagle eye on it, you can snatch up a fucking rat in the field. Any other metaphor to use, dog? Like, for reals. That's how easy it's been for me to fucking break people's characters down on here, especially from California. It's stereotypical. You know what a stereotype is? I encourage everyone, because this is, educational program. Look up what that is. A stereotype, actually, the literal definition of a stereotype. It's stereotypical. They wear long socks. They wear red and blue. They sing songs called colors. They sell drugs and they kill each other in their communities. They call themselves gangs. They get together and they go do crime. They commit all of the crime in the community, in their own community. They're the biggest perpetrators of crime. And then they turn around and they go to crying, huh? We all go turn around and go to crying, huh? Wah. Wah. Why are all of these fucking mamons fucking having females holding their hands? Wah, mama, why you didn't pick up the fucking phone? Where the fuck were you? You know I was fucking calling. You know I only get 5 minutes. What the fuck? My fucking cell phone ain't working right now, too. You need another one. Type shit. Stereotypical. Witness one. I'm Uncle Rucas. Witness. Unc sold me Fent. You buying Fent? That's crazy. Get off here. Don't even talk like that. Listen, you say something illegal again on my channel, you're gone. I'm gonna report you. For reals. Say something illegal again. Accuse me or anybody of committing a crime on my channel again. Watch you get reported. Huh? You accusing somebody of committing a crime, aren't you? Witness? Huh? Witness. Are you witnessing firsthand my account of your dumbass? Who wants to get boxed up again on this live stream? I got two of them on the back burner. I'm gonna call them back burner. Those are my two back burners. I got two burners shoved up them hoes right there. And my back burners. I ain't said no names, homie. I ain't saying no names. But motherfuckers be acting ambiguously gay. On the YouTube yard, they be switching up on the YouTube yard. They be switching. They be looking at each other like, they be eating each other's mommies and shit, and my mommy, whatever them fucking things are. They be eating them each other's. They be sucking them here. Here on camera. I think this is the cutest thing in the world. Here, share my enemamies. Here, mommy, share my enemamies. Hey, Dub. Hey, Dubs, I would never fuck with Gunner again, dog, if he played you like that, dog. He played you like a punk, homie. He played you like a straight Cheeto, dog. He played you like a faggot. I'm just gonna put it blunt, plain as period, dog. He took some food out of his mouth and he had you suck it like he just, like it was some girl shit. He just took his lollipop out of his mouth, dog, and gave it to you. You was really swapping spit, dog. You can't say shit about me, dog. You better not try to say shit about me, dog. Yeah, you was swapping spit with another man. He took an edamame out of his mouth, and then you went and put it in your mouth. And I think that was part of the play. I think that was staged. I think they talked about it before they, they actually did it. Just to see how it was gonna play with the audience. They don't care. Listen, dude, Gunner was in prison. Gunner was in prison for murder. And he had a dead person's privates in his hand, dog. He really oh my God, dog. That's what that guy did. That's what he did. He took the privates off of a dead person, dog. He didn't kill him. He didn't have nothing to like. He was just a stool pigeon. He just got drugged by the big homies to go do some shit. You know what I mean? And then after they're done, then he's like, he wants to feel like, I'm gonna get it in now. You know what I mean? I cut his fucking, he had that part of the story, you know what I mean? Gunner, Gunner's, you can tell his character. He had to, he had to get part of the story, dog. So I went in there and I cut off his shit, that's it, shoved it in his mouth, and fucking pong. And then he went to fucking Sharon and the mommies with Dubs. He went to swap and spit with Dubs. Tornado, they kicked out. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I told you. We're doing live reactions. We're doing live reactions. I guess that's what I'm seeing there over there. I guess that was the difference that I seen. They was doing live reaction. And then, another. So we're gonna break down that live reaction now. All right. So Dubs, his impulse. He cannot control himself. He says it himself. He really proves the Karen that he is in the opening intro of the fucking live. Go watch it. I wasn't gonna go live. I was, but fucking, yeah, you got triggered, huh? Why so emotional? Huh? Why did you have to react to him? Why not me? I don't got enough numbers, so then you're cloud chasing. Or you're scared. Go word for word, wit for wit. Because you can't shine. That shit can't shine standing next to me. That shit cannot shine standing next to this motherfucker. So you were triggered, huh, Karen? So tell Dubs, go let Dubs know I said he's a Karen. He was triggered to react. He let that little white boy trigger him. Why he don't want to jump at this one right here? Huh? And hey, listen, you know how quick of a drive it is? He can drive over here. He got cake like that. He be acting like he does. Just come walk with me. That's all I'm saying. Come take a walk with me. I didn't say nothing about no violence. I don't do violence. You know what I mean? Or go on live and talk about me then. Or let me see you go on live and talk about me. Let me get a reaction. Kick me back in my mouth too. Let me see you fight back now here on the YouTube yard though. Come on, boys, fight now. Fight back, man. Come on, stop picking on these little fucking white boys, man. Come on, fucking fight back now. No more fucking excuses. Pues a ver. Let's see if you motherfuckers got some balls or not. Your fucking little fucking YouTube yard of lame brain motherfuckers. Live on location, roasting motherfuckers across the nation. Up on the front burner, from the back, it's the ambiguously gay duo. We fucking cooking up some ambiguously gay duo. Some tube steak sucking motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers are stuck on tube steak. Smothered in onions, dog. He ain't gonna say nothing. The motherfucker ain't gonna say nothing. Listen, bro, motherfuckers go grit their motherfucking teeth and not say it don't even matter. You mentioned they've already done that. So let's go back around to that fact, because I gotta point that fact out. They've already blocked people and fucking to mention my name in their lives. And they've already fucking skipped past my name like they know. They know. They know, they know, they know. The streets, they fuck with me so. There ain't no competition. Jeffrey Thug and Fly. Trump got us for sale on team for a bowl of red. Oh shit. Yeah, that motherfucker son. Listen, dude, he's selling his daughter. He was selling his daughter to Hollywood. To Hollywood so he can get in where he fit in and shit. While he's sucking off Bill to try to get into the White House. Think about it. That's really the play that was going on. He was over there sucking off Bill to try to get in the White House, getting where he fits in over there in the politics. He couldn't do it. Bill just fucking face fucked that ugly motherfucker, and then, you know what I mean, on to the next one. So he, you know what I mean, like he been grooming. Go look at the history of his daughter Ivanka. Go look at the history of his fucking daughter Ivanka, modeling and all that other shit. Yeah, she was being groomed to be fucked and all that other sucking dick before she was fucking 18 years old. She was already doing drugs and all that shit, already living that life. Same as many of us. I live that life too. And you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, but let's not act like it ain't. Let's not act like these motherfuckers shit don't stink. Let's not act like motherfuckers are, like, Laura Trump really said that he's a chosen one. Like, dude, Laura Trump really said this motherfucker that he's a savior. Those are her words, savior of the world. You listen, there are people who really believe in their heart. She ain't fucking playing. They believe this motherfucker's all that. And then these motherfuckers are getting on their knees and praying, believing this shit is true. Believing a lying motherfucker like that is fucking keeping it 100 telling the truth. Nah, bro, don't deceive yourself. Don't delude yourself. Look at that shit for what it is. Put that shit in the proper context. Look at that man's fucking history for what it is thoroughly. You make a judgment for yourself. Never mind what that motherfucker says. You a fool to believe what a motherfucker says when he's being accused of the shit that he's being accused of. You're going to turn to defend a motherfucker that's being accused of pedophilia. That's the craziest shit to me. All else goes out the window with that shit. Because we need to talk about that. There ain't no consideration of nothing else. No. You're out of the equation, dude. That is an instant, you're done. You got to answer for that shit. That's a death knell in any politician's coffin. Yeah, Donald Trump, how? Because he's a celebrity apprentice, he's got billions, which proved not to be true. He really honestly didn't become a billionaire until he got in the fucking White House. Because it's a fact that there's a fucking both a civil and criminal case that proves that he wasn't a billionaire at the time, that he was cheating on his fucking financials, that actually show the values. And then that was actually fucking OPM anyway. Deutsche Bank owned that shit because no other bank in the world will fucking lend to that motherfucker. He's bankrupted so many times. So yeah, he's under bankrupt at the time that he's over there sucking Bill Clinton's dick. And he's tricking off his fucking children. He's hoeing his own daughter out. And I would not be surprised if Donald Trump wasn't the first one to touch her. Listen, that's how sick I see that motherfucker right there. That's how dark and sinister that motherfucker's soul is right there. He's absence of conscience. He's a sensationalist. Sensationalists are the most sensitive people on earth. They sensationalize everything. They're full of hyperbole, exaggeration, bluster, and they always blunder. But there's a bigger problem here with him because he's going to be dead here soon. Donald Trump is going to give up the ghost here soon in the White House. Do you already see how much turmoil the White House is in? Like, I tried to tap in last night to check to see what's going on. I can't. It's the same with that shit. I cannot do it anymore. I know what's coming. I've been saying it. Like, listen, nothing that's happened since he's gotten back in office is new. It's not. I literally said that on my live streams. I would literally, before he got elected, gave every reason and explained what was going to happen. So listen. I don't have a care or concern in the world about none of it. Listen, the Bible is clear about the end of days for us. when we've reached the 7th week in Bible prophecy right now, the age of Aquarius, there's no human being on earth that can stop that. There's no one. That's why everyone feels the sense that we're running out of time. Every human on earth feels that sense that we're running out of time. People bury their head in the sand. There's always just one madman who's gonna go and tell somebody who dares fucking speak the truth to power that if we don't turn to the law and repent, that it's too late. We are in the 7th week of Bible prophecy. He's coming. And it says that on a day just like this, they'll be marrying, they'll be partying, it'll be just like this. Why do you think I'm making ready? Why do you think I'm staying? That's why I'm staying ready and I'm prepared every day. Why do you think I practice and preach what I do? I'm not sitting there stuck in a rut like these same motherfuckers doing the same dumb shit they did last year. When I've been calling this shit out as I have. I'm not entertained. Like Gladiator said, I'm not fucking entertained. I don't give a fuck about some booty bandit ass motherfuckers who've been to prison. I don't give a fuck about what goes on in goddamn Crimeville, USA, unless I can speak to how to solve it, unless I'm speaking to confess my own and admit to my own so that people can see my passion for doing better and giving back to the community and where it comes from, as opposed to the rest. It's just vain. It's just idle chitter chatter. That's all those lives are. It's idle chitter chatter. Someone of with my intellectual capacity, my IQ can't fucking stand that stupid shit. That's some fucking stupid ass kid ass fucking shit, dude. This is me telling this to these motherfucking idiots fucking face right now. It's some fucking childish ass shit you motherfuckers do on YouTube. What example are you giving to your fucking audience? Sitting there drunk, being fucking entertainers, trying to be the next big fucking ticket. Hoping to collaborate and get seen by and heard from these motherfuckers over there. Now we're doing what? Same shit. Reacting to the same motherfuckers, man. And you expect a different outcome? That's why your goddamn kids are so goddamn dumb. That's why your goddamn kids right now are sitting there, you call them Edgars and shit. You're fucking kids. Those are your fucking kids that are Edgars and fucking that are looking and acting like that. Because where were you motherfuckers at? Let's go talk to the baby's mamas about where you motherfuckers were. And I bet you I gotta hear a trail of fucking tears about all the domestic violence, all the drug abuse, and that's a stereotypical ass fucking story with motherfuckers who've been in and out of fucking prison, in gangs and shit. You gonna tell me you're fucking any different? You're better than that fucking same ass vicious cycle? You're stupid. Why? Cause you didn't go to PC, you didn't rat no shit like that. You think your shit don't stink? Where were you do your kids at? Huh? Let's talk about, did you ever put your hands on your baby's mama in the presence of your children? Huh? Answer that fucking question first. And then talk about doing some good. You motherfuckers do drugs with them? You ever fucking was drugs in the presence of your kids? Was you selling dope, cooking up dope and doing all that shit in front of your fucking children? If you did, then you shouldn't be sitting here fucking reminiscing about the motherfucking shit. You should be doing something different, fucking dumb fucks. And you wonder why they call you bitches. You wonder why motherfuckers see you as ignorant. You wonder why these motherfuckers fucking label you the way that they do. Because I don't get labeled like that no more. Because I don't label myself like that no more. I don't even allow myself to be labeled like that no more. Let alone think that I'm a go get in where I fit in with some motherfuckers and not 50 years old. I'm going to do it on YouTube for a fucking show. I ain't going to sell my soul for no goddamn show. There ain't no dollar on earth worth that shit. But to the rest, what you subscribe to, what you watching, what are you getting from those channels that you find so entertaining? Me? And one thing, my battery's going low. I didn't get it full charge before I got out of there. I was fucking running late, so I'm actually gonna end this one. I've been on there over an hour. And like I said, my battery's getting low, but I want to push past and still have some battery to work out. So I'm gonna end this one. Tomorrow again, same bad channel, same bad time. You know what it is. Regular rescheduling programming. This is where we learn to do different. This is where we learn to do better. You could turn to them for the laughs and shit, the late night laughs, because that's all that is, some late night laugh shit. But if you're serious about wanting some intellectual conversation, something that's stimulating, something that's you can learn something from, that's gonna help you get somewhere and do some good in life, then tap in right here. You got them late night creeps over there, man. You got them late night creeps for the laughs and the shits and giggles over there, dude, and all the games they play. Right here, downsides of Rose, Golds, and Stones. We got a daily schedule right here. See, them boys can't compete with it. They can't keep up with that. This is just part of my routine. I'm gonna do this regardless. I'm gonna be out here no matter if I put this camera on or not. I'm gonna be out here on them days. Like I said, I gotta do it for myself. I'm not on here. This ain't vain. I'm not doing this for the show. I'm not sitting here fucking talking about the big checks I get. My little $100 checks. You know what I mean? That's why I appreciate the love and support that I get here. That's why I run all the riffraff off the channel. That's why I have my moderators run all the riffraff off the channel, because we don't need that shit. That's the games that they play over there on them little boys' channels. That's the made for kids channel. This ain't made for kids over here. Those channels are made for adult kids over there. That's for the adult kid viewing audience that wants to laugh and play with themselves. But if you're a real man or a woman who's really about your business and really trying to do better in life and better yourself and your family, you know, you want to give the best of yourself before it's all said and done, and leave a legacy that's lasting in the community after all the shit that we did in the past, tap in right here. Tap in right here for all of that and more. And running while you go there for the late night laughs. You go over there to them shows and watch them channels and them, even their long videos, their reactions for the late night laughs. Reserve that for your late night creep. But for your daytime, let me have your mind. Let me bring you here to Los Olivos Park with me on my regular schedule programming. Diet and exercise. Doing what's best for Daniel. And sharing it with the viewing audience. You're welcome to come walk with me, talk with me live. Join me on a live. This is a public park, and I broadcast live in public, so there's no expectation of privacy for none of us out here. So, you want to come, get it in, you're more than welcome. Bring me something to drink, like I said, because that's what I really want to do. And this shit can give me some water. I'm going to grab me some water and continue pushing on. But you guys be blessed. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure if you're new to the channel, a lot of hanger-oners there. You can count on me being here. Hit that subscribe one time, give your boy a chance. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it growing. We're going to keep, you know what I mean? Every live will get better, you know. Not everyone is going to be your mood. You got to check your mood before you check in on the channel. Monday might not be your mood to be fucking with me. Don't come fucking with me on Mondays if your mood ring done change. You know what I mean? I keep my shit regular. I keep my shit regular, dog. I keep my pH balance regular. You know what I mean? I'm on point. I don't know about the rest. They be acting kind of menstrual, and they be acting like their pH balance is way off and shit, and they need electrolytes, and you know what I mean. But you guys be blessed.